on Ice it's been this year. There are so many memories. Here are the best bits.
You're like a skating Viagra.
It's very enjoyable, partly for all the wrong reasons.
Your opinion still mattered. You'd be on the panel.
You really are so offensive. I loved it, loved it, loved it.
The Dancing on Ice champion is Sam and Brianne.
Now, please welcome the winners of Dancing on Ice 2011, Sam Attwater and Brianne Delcourt.
Welcome.
Well done. Wow, congratulations.
Have a seat in your throne.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Well, let's get it over and done with first of all. How's your head?
From that, I shouldn't have done that. I might have had a few too many drinks last night, but yeah.
How late were you up?
Have you been to bed?
I have. I've had about 2 hours.
Okay.
You probably saw me in this outfit last night, so...
So how does it feel?
I don't even think it's sunk in yet. I keep thinking I've got to go to training in a minute, but yeah.
Have you watched any of it back?
Nothing.
Let's have a look at your winning moment.
Okay.
The Dancing on Ice champion for 2011 is Sam and Brianne.
So, when you're standing there next to Laura at that point, and Phil is obviously doing the slow build-up, very good, intense build-up.
I can't say a word until I'm given the cue.
I know. But, and in your standing there, I mean, what was going through your mind? Did you think you had it?
Well, no, it's a weird one, because, like, each week that we stood there, I get so nervous, and you get a feeling of sickness, like, I want to get through, And then last night, I'd already skated the Bolero, and I was kind of like, if I come second or first, I've done what I came to do.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that I didn't feel sick, and I wasn't really nervous and so on.
Because there was nothing you could do, I guess.
No, exactly. I've done everything I could do, and that was the... I couldn't change anything.
That's what everybody wants to get to wear the purple, to skate the Bolero, and not to be in that terrible position that poor Chloe was in, where you learn it and then you don't get to skate it, which is so... I hate that bit.
I think it's the first routine as well, and we choreographed it ourselves, and we've changed a lot of it on the day, and it's the first routine we've done that there was no mistakes.
Yeah.
There wasn't one mistake.
And we thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, there was a real passion in it as well.
This is really bad. I couldn't get up off the ice. You know, I stayed down for ages because I was literally lying there going...
It was great.
Oh, overtaken by emotion. I spoke to the judges afterwards, as obviously I walked out, and this was the only performance throughout the whole competition we didn't get to see their scores for. And just through being nosy, I went, what would you have given it? And all three of them said a 10.
Oh, yeah. So we did get 3 10s.
So you did get 3 10s. Yeah, I know. I was like, that's such a shame.
There was the moment which you weren't aware of, which I pointed out, and it is, and I'll show you the picture in the paper in a moment, but we've got much clearer because it's here on the telly. This is the end of your Bolero. Da-da-la, da-da-la. Was the final positioning of your hand part of the plan, or is just the way it happened at the end? Where did it end up? Have a look in the papers tomorrow morning. And there we are. There it is in the paper. Brilliant. So you were unaware of that?
Soap Star Sam, Crown King on Ice despite Bolero boob. Brilliant.
There you go. You can be forgiven. Swept up in the moment.
I'm going to keep that one.
And the whole night for you last night, I mean, you really did. You were remarkable all night long. Your river dance, I mean, we'd seen it before, but you came back, you got higher scores than you did the first time round. And the pressure to come back and do it again when you've already done it once must have been huge.
Tripped there.
Is that... I didn't see the trip. Was that the moment that they were talking about?
Yeah, I made a mistake there. And that's what I was annoyed at myself, because...
And like they said, it was early on in the performance, so you had to regain control after that.
Yeah, and it's a weird one, because I was then... As soon as we went to the corner for that bit, I knew that we were back on track in the time. We weren't out time or anything, so we knew what we had to do. But there's a lot of points in this, we were saying last night, there's pauses, because you get to know it so much and it's come so far, we get faster and faster, and there's bits, like after this, see that we wait here for ages.
Paused, didn't we?
Because there was before that went straight through, and
purely because you know it better.
it just becomes like second nature.
I think that's going to be one of the iconic performances of the series.
Well,
I think that's the one everybody will remember. They'll go, oh yes, Sam's...
So. It's the one that we've chosen to do on tour, so we've got a choice of whichever one. And
that's good.
I was like, on tour, definitely want to do...
So you get to put that green outfit on every day on the tour.
Yeah.
The Irish.
And what about your what about the showcase? Because that really did isolate some people. It was my goodness me, right? Okay, I've got to do everything. I've got to do the outfits. I've got to do the projection on the floor. And I've come up with every single idea. Everyone rose to the challenge and enjoyed it, but people found it difficult in different ways.
Yeah, and
you
it
enjoyed
was...
that the most, didn't you? As a group
did,
member.
and it was weird, because the first day that all the pros came out, I got really nervous, because I was thinking, I normally have to keep up with one pro, and now I've got to keep up with 5 of them. And it was... I enjoyed doing everything, though, with the lighting, the costume. It was a chance that we could... It was our creation.
Well, you had on here, and I don't know actually whether we've got that bit. It might come up in a minute. I'm not quite sure. But you had my favourite thing, which was the pass off.
I enjoyed that so
where
much.
everyone was handed over.
Yes.
I haven't seen that done before.
We did that in
a
a pro number on tour last year. So for Sam to do that as a celebrity, I mean, he did amazing.
It was that really was something else.
And also, the one thing about the final is that everybody expects there's
this is it. Passing everybody over. I just love that.
Wonderful.
Wait for it.
But yeah, everybody expects the flying, and I remember when the producers first said, "Oh, we're not going to do flying this year," and I was like, "Really? Oh!" And there was a bit of me that was sad about it, but absolutely not. When you watched it last night, those showcases were so exciting that you didn't miss it at all.
I think it shows more.
It does. It does.
Especially as the male celeb, it would be very difficult for my weight and Brianne's weight for her to guide me round the ice. And it doesn't really show me skating at all.
How is your rib now?
It's spreading to my back, which is
it?
Yeah, which Sharon...
Well, the adrenaline is wearing off now.
Yeah, which Sharon...
Are you sure that's not the alcohol gone to your kidney?
Maybe. Last night, got into the bar and I was so excited. I went, oh no, I can't watch it. I went to do a lift with my agent and I dropped her on her head. I got so excited. So maybe that's why I'm back. And under the makeup, I've actually got a bit of a black eye. But,
that's the mark of a good party. And so, you'll be all right for the tour? Your rib will be recovered.
Yeah.
For
Well,
that.
Sharon the physio has been amazing. She's been fantastic, and I don't think I would have been in the end if it wasn't for her.
And you say you made a friend for life in Brianne, and you are just mates. Yes.
Yeah.
Just mates. And Brianne, are you impressed with the way he came on?
I'm so proud of him. I've enjoyed every second with him. I'm really, really going to miss him.
It's a weird one, like, I was watching stuff back, and I know that I've improved and so on, but people go, oh, yeah, he's been at the top, he's not improved at all. But when you watch back on the first one, you can actually see an improvement the whole way.
Massively.
Well done. You're a great champion.
Really
It was a lovely show last night. Brilliant performances. And enjoy the tour.
I'm going to the tour.
Have a great time. Thank you, Brianne. Now go home and sleep.
Yeah, I know.
That's it for today. We are back